Yeah, what's poppin' gamers? Welcome back to a brand new Bad Business video. And I know I've been away for a week. I apologize. I've been sick, but I will be fully back on Monday. I just kind of want to make today's video and showcase all the legendary weapons just in case some of you guys want to see what they look like in game and stuff like that before you do purchase them. And I also do want to talk about them a little bit. So we'll get into all of that after I'm done showcasing them. So if you guys want to learn more about how all the attachment stuff work and all of that, as well as why they chose these as the first legendaries, and I just want to let you know that these are to celebrate the 3-year anniversary. That's why they look the way they are. They are the prototype version of the guns. Also, it is a massive nostalgia because I was playing since the prototype days. So yeah, anyways, let's hop into this. Let me showcase all the weapons to you guys, and then we'll talk about the attachments and all of that. Today's video also won't be too long. I'm just gonna go through this real quick. So first up, we got the M16. This is what the M16 is looking like. The weapons do actually have tracers on them, as you can see, so this makes me think that we will have actual tracers in the future. I'm not sure though, but as you can see, there is no reload animation. The only thing that happens is the weapon goes invisible. They did that back in the prototype as well. Now I do want to mention that Ethan did tell me to let you guys know that these weapons specifically will be getting their old sounds as well, so they're going to be improved over time. Just keep that in mind. Next up, we got the Vector. This is probably the fan favorite out of all the weapons in the game. It's very, very simplistic. This is actually my favorite as well. The irons are very clean on this. They're unique, and you could really see those green tracers. And right now, the tracers are based off your team colors. So if you guys want a specific color of tracers, just change your team colors, and you will have that tracer as the color. So just keep that in mind. And this has the same stuff. The weapon goes invisible when you reload. Here's the inspect again. But yeah, the Chris Vector is probably the most favorited at the moment and probably the most used and bought, I would think. Next up is the Spaz 12. I absolutely love this one just because it's like the stubby Spaz. It's very short. This is what it's looking like, and this reload speed on this thing, obviously it's still the same as the normal Spaz, but it is so long, man. This is what aiming on sight looks like. Next up, we have the Deagle. The Deagle isn't super nostalgic to me because I haven't used it much, so like when it was in the prototype. So it's cool that they added this into the game, and now I can actually put it to use. But yeah, it's basically what you would expect from the Deagle. Looks pretty good for the most part. And this one actually comes with an attachment. And if any future weapons have like an attachment on it, it will display that attachment, but you can put different attachments within it. And I'll explain how all the attachment stuff works after I showcase all of this. But yes, this is the Deagle. Alrighty, our last two weapons. We have the SKS with a scope on it. I think this is probably the second favorite currently. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie, the SKS is already a really good weapon. So, and lastly, my brother just joined. Sup? Anyways, lastly, we have the 1911. This is what you get for completing the entire event right now. And just keep in mind, for everybody that's disappointed in these, just remember this is to only celebrate the year 3 anniversary. Other stuff that we're going to be getting in this, and I'll show a little bit more when we talk a little bit more about this, but we're getting some cool stuff, okay? This is just to introduce everything and to celebrate everybody that's been here since day 1, and also to educate everybody that wasn't here from day 1. So just keep that in mind. But yes, here is a 1911. It looks pretty decent, honestly, from a prototype version, because I just keep getting so many comments, or seeing so many comments of people complaining about the legendaries. They don't seem to understand why they're like this. So to start things off, when you equip a legendary skin, it is just like equipping like a camo on your weapon, for example. It changes nothing but the looks. That's it. Nothing else changes. Now, for weapons like these specifically, I don't know if they will have these in the future, and I'm sure they will for some weapons. But you can see that here, the eyeball beside the attachments are not visible. They're turned off. I have a full list of attachments here, and all of them are not being displayed on this. They are still on this weapon. They're just not visible. They're doing this to make sure that it stays like the prototype version, because back then there was no attachments for the game. But now you do have attachments, and they're just turned off. And I just want to showcase some of the other stuff that you guys will be getting later down the road in these legendaries. These are all made by Blacksmith. He's very, very talented, and I already went through all of these in my legendary video. If you want to see more, you can go watch that video, but this is an example of stuff that you will be getting into the shop. For example, this P90 right here is super clean. It's sick. And here's another example of a Tommy gun. That's kind of what you can expect for the legendary system later down the road. Now you can tell with those legendaries that they don't have attachments on them, so that means we're likely going to be able to customize those normally, and you'll be able to have your visible attachments. And I just want to make this clear for the last time, because so many people keep asking me, how are the new weapons? These are not new weapons. They do not change stats whatsoever. They only change the look. I just want to clear that up because I keep getting questions like that. But yeah, that is basically the legendary system. I'm super excited for the future of this because there's so much cool stuff that Blacksmith has been making, and I myself would love to make something later down the road. So I don't know if I'll ever give the opportunity to do that, but I would definitely love to make something like a melee of sorts, but that's not a guarantee that I'll get to do that. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but I just wanted to showcase all of this, explain how everything works, so hopefully you guys aren't as confused. If you guys are still confused, you can tune into my stream over the weekends and you can ask any questions that you want to ask. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday with regular videos, normal length and all of that. So thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out.